Good afternoon, everybody. Today, our group will present a scenario about outcomes and integration. Ali will act as a teacher and I will be the student. Although you see only me in the class, but we assume that there are many students in the class. This scenario, the teacher won't be covering any theoretical material. He will solve one example while jumping many crucial steps essential for the student's understanding. The student will then try to solve the problem. He will stumble and won't be able to finish.
Good afternoon, everyone. Last week we've covered theory on objects in equilibrium. Now this week I will be doing a few examples, and I'll be starting off with one example. And I assume that all of you understand by now what it is for an object to be in equilibrium. Because we've already covered it last week, and I don't feel like explaining every time what it means to have an object in equilibrium. We're not in high school anymore, you're college students, so we're going to go right ahead and solve some problems. A load of 1,000 kilograms is suspended from a ceiling by two cables. Determine the tensions T1 and T2 in the cables if the angle for two ropes from horizontal is 30 degrees. So the first step for this type of problem is to draw the FGD. So the free body diagram, you identify your forces, and then the second step would be to set up your equations. In this case, you have two equations. Summation of the forces in the x direction, summation of the forces in the y direction, and then you have a bit of algebra and you get your answer. So basically that's how it works for this type of problem. Now I'm going to ask you to do another exercise, and this time you're going to be solving it on your own. So I'm going to read out loud the question, and I'm not going to write it on the board because I don't really have time to do that. So get your pencils ready. A frame is suspended from a ceiling with two ropes. Determine the tension in the second rope and the weight of the frame if the tension in the first rope is 55 newtons and the angles for the ropes is 60 degrees from the horizontal. So you have 5 minutes to solve the problem. Time's up. Now I'm going to be covering a new chapter today, and it's about freely falling objects. Now, let's say we have a mass, and it has